哈教授，我经常能在圣诞节期间看到这样一个灯的物品，可以给我们解释一下这是什么东西吗？
So we call this a Hanukkiyah, but more generically we call it a Menorah, which means a lamp with multiple branches. Now, this one, if you'll notice, has actually 9 lamps. There are 8 main lamps, and then there's one auxiliary lamp, one side lamp. This 8-branched menorah was designed for the festival, the Jewish festival of Hanukkah. But to understand it, we have to go back to a 7-branch candelabrum that is properly called a menorah, and it's mentioned in the Bible because it existed in the Holy Temple, and it was lit every day by the priests, the 7 candles. Now, why do we have the 8 candles, and what's the story of that? So that's the special story of the very joyous festival of Hanukkah, which occurs around the time of Christmas, which is why you see it often in New York at that time. And the tradition tells the story that when the Greeks desecrated the temple of Jerusalem in around 2,200 years ago, around 167 BCE, I believe, that the Greeks were ruling in Israel and they oppressed the Jewish people and they canceled the Jewish ceremonies in the temple. The Hasmoneans reconquered the temple and they cleansed it, and they wanted to rebuild and they wanted to reinstate the lighting of the menorah. The problem was that there was not enough oil. You needed special oil that was sacred. And they found one small jug of oil, and normally it took 8 days to process the oil. So they had a small jug for only 1 day. And what did they do? They said, let's put this in now, and we have the 1 day. And the miracle occurred that it lasted for 8 days until they could make new oil. And that's why we light 1 candle each night, 1 more candle each night. So the first night we light 1 candle, then a second, until we have 8 candles. And we use this one to light the other candles. So this is called the Hanukkiyah. It's the Hanukkah menorah. And this is a very prized possession in every Jewish family.
听起来还是非常有趣的呢。从来没有想过这样有8个蜡烛的意思，但是确实是一个历史故事在里面。
谢谢。